got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Under fire. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Hayden.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll run it again. Got enough for the first. There's a crease. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Looking to throw, it's Logan. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Memphis!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead as we get a look at the stats. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Texas offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Play action, here's Manning. Takes the easy completion. It's a fumble! And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Logan. Firing to the right, complete. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Hayden. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Options galore here. 2nd and just a few inches. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Memphis picking up the tempo. They'll give it to him again. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Gets rid of it. Snagged out of the air. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, Dave.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going to run it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there. I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Looking for a man. It's Logan. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to pass. Bringing the heat. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
That's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the 2nd half going. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Dirty. That was a dirty.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. At the 35, he's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football.
Already toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Down, Longhorn. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. It's picked off. That's number 10. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 32. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Motion from the wideout. And the defense drags him down. So now it's second and long. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. All kinds of room to the right. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Memphis. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Smothers. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. QB draw. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Motion from the back. They go play action with Manning. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, A big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass. We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. And they weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. At that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Quarterback making checks. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense.
Don't be sorry all your life.
Very.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Throws to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. At the 35, he's open. Intercepted and room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Manning with a play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense. You saw it right there.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
And it's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I'll tell you what, quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or they're throwing the football.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Here's Brown. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Fires on the move. He makes the catch. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen two big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive.
Oh,
you can see the
God.
quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
To the air, it's Stokes. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
Unloads to the wideout. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. It'll be 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. On the move and looking deep. He holds it in and nobody's close. Racing down the left side. Touchdown Longhorns! And the punishment. Extended.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Stokes. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for space. It's Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn every... Get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Well, you can't blame this offense for wanting to be aggressive. They're down by a lot on the scoreboard here, and that time going... Verticals trying to stretch the defense, see if someone can get open. But, David, the defense was expecting it, and they were able to come away with the INT.
Yeah, the only thought I had...
Taking it the other way. Got some room headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Memphis calls timeout. That's their first of 3. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Number 96, set to kick off. Texas.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. That's caught. It's Chapman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. To the air, it's Nolan. Right down the middle. Complete to the left. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback extends the play. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee. And
to the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The run inside. It smothers. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with